later. All right, part 5 of the bandsaw blade. It's off of a Wood Miser wood saw, wood bandsaw. Okay, and I decided to make a knife out of it by drawing it through the cross V. Okay, so we got to get into our little bag here. So we had part 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, I believe, was where I just talked about going to do it, and then 2, started into it, 3, 4, and this is number 5. Okay, so let's just do the Sharpen Spark Mini. Okay, 4-in-1, I guess we call it. And okay, so I'm going to hold really still. You wouldn't believe how many people can't tell or don't know that that's a 90-degree corner there. That's a 90-degree corner there. If it comes right straight up, goes 90 degrees over and 90 degrees back to me, there are two 90-degree corners on there. That seems to be a real problem for a lot of people trying to figure out what a 90-degree corner is. Hard to believe, but you know, I just anyway. I like, this is a 90-degree corner. Okay, it comes out, it goes across, goes back in. That's a 90-degree corner. That's a 90-degree corner. And you might be one that goes, well, I'm going to argue with him because it might be 89.9 degrees, you know.
You bet the paper.
All right. So anyway, right now, we have, it sticks, it catches, that on the skin. So it really does stick and catch and take the fingernail off like that. So yes, I did work on it yesterday at the gun show. I draw it through to show people that I can make knives out of saw blades and things like that. Just if it's thin enough, it's metal and it'll fit in the V, I'll draw it through. So we just stick it down in there like that, and we draw it back towards me, not handheld because it'll jump and stick and grab and jerk and it'll just be a mess. So I'm going to set it down. People are going to say, yeah, you're going to cut your leg open, you're going to bleed to death, and then you're going to die young. I get it. Okay, so just like this, don't press too hard. I see if I can catch the metal on my leg. I think some of it is staying there. So just like this, don't press too awful hard. Okay, and then I lighten up on it, and you're only going to see a little bit. It's all gone, it fell off. So we might do this. All right, just like that. I'm going to press a little harder. I'm just proving to people that my Cross V carbide will take enough metal off to make a knife pretty fast out of a piece of tin that's narrow enough, thin enough to go in there. So now I'm trying not to get it out of sight because then, you know, the haters, they jump right on that. So let's get a piece of paper out of Denver Magazine. We try to stick with Denver Magazine a lot. So let's see now, and this is without, oh my God, I actually don't believe this. And neither do you. So that is right on the verge of sharp. Okay, so we do this just a little bit. Now, because I ran it through the V, one side or the other is going to have a little burr sticking out. The burr will cut better until the burr folds over and gets flat. I don't disagree with that. So when I do this, it is possible that without the burr on there, it won't cut quite as good. I know, I understand all that. I understand everything there is to know about knife sharpening. Some of you are laughing. I do not employ a lot of the stuff, I call it crap, about sharpening, because it means nothing to me. I want a blade, I can't even hardly believe that. So we're just gonna slow down. Oops, get it back in there. Now we're getting out there to where there isn't a blade. All right, so we do that. People say, yeah, well, you're sliding along, you're slicing. Just push it straight through. Let me ask you something. How many of you nincompoops out there are going to claim that when you're out there cutting rubber hoses and belts and plastic and, you know, things, how many of you are actually going to claim that you just push the knife right straight through? Nobody. You all slice. That's what a knife is. It slices like that. So don't lay that crap on me. I don't buy that stuff. Okay? So we just do this. So right now I'm attempting to making the blade even sharper and finer and make sure that there's no wire edge. So now I flip it every pass, Go all the way over to what I think is 15 degrees, all the way over, all the way over, all the way over. Be honest with you, I really don't care if I hit 10 degrees or 17 or 18 or 20 degrees. Makes no difference to me. And you're not gonna like that. But if I can take the back of a bandsaw blade and cut like that, okay, so let's see. I will be amazed. Yes, I licked the hair on my arm. Oh boy, I did this twice yesterday, and I have a bald spot because I actually cut the hair off my arm. So let's do it again. Okay, and no, it doesn't want to right now. Oh, I'm getting some. I mean, it's coming off, but nothing like it did 2 days ago.
So close.
So let's put the little wire edge back on it just for the fun of it, and that's not what we want to leave. And I know that. Just like that. And cut. I don't have enough hair left there. Okay, it's probably not going to do it now. Okay, some of the hair is coming off. Not hair shaving sharp, but I actually did say that I would make it hair shaving sharp probably with my little belt sander, but you can see that is not dull for the back of a saw blade. This is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com. At some point, I'm going to take my little belt sander. I'm leaving day after tomorrow for Hawaii for 8 days. I come back, I do another show, then I'll take my belt sander. Okay, I'm going to hold still on this side, the other side. Okay, you look and see if you can tell if that's been cut on with a belt sander or if it's just my tungsten carbide. All right, so we do that. It can't possibly show any belt sander marks because I have not used the belt sander at all. I do not lie about what I do. I do not phony up my videos. You can say anything you want to. You know, if there's basically just dust floating around between your ears, that's your problem, not mine. This is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com. You take care, and we'll see you later.